Hey everybody, welcome. Thanks for joining me. Let's get into some Shiny and Rev. Sorry about a little bit tardy trying to get some drinks. Hey everybody. We got some Corella, DeRob. I was away. I just came upstairs. Ileana, Honey Bunch. We got DeRob, what's up? Runs in circles. Hi there. Nolabu and Celebrity Juicer. Thank you so much. What are we gonna get into? Hey, pause and pose Natsuki. Welcome. Sorry, I was maybe a couple seconds off because I ran downstairs to get something to drink. But we are gonna get straight into this. It's all about Shiny and Rev. It seems a lot of things have been popping off. It seems G-Man has been saying a few things about Shiny and Rev, and Rev has been quite active on his YouTube channel. Hi there, Jackie. So I think the first thing we might do is check out what Shiny had to say yesterday. Then we shall get into what Rev had to say within the past 24 hours, because there is a quite a lot of videos Rev has been doing, but these videos are like 5 minutes, maybe sometimes 2 minutes, sometimes three, sometimes four. Hi there, Mary. How are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Emma K, what's up? You just thought you heard some talking in the distance, probably. But yes, let's get into it. Let me share my screen. First time I'm ever doing something that's on Twitch, bringing it to the YouTubes, but bear with me here. Okay, all right, this looks good. Hey, Emma K, welcome. Do people give them money still? I am sure there's always going to be somebody who will regularly give them money. So yes, I would say people do still give them money. People give love notes for TLC money as well. And yeah, there's always going to be people who will give to whoever. I heard about them but never got deep into their shenanigans. Yeah, well, they've been on YouTube for quite some time, but let's get into what she has to say. Some of this stuff I'll skip through and then we'll go over to Rev, but I'll give an idea of what's going on as well. So here's her stream. Says loading. Okay, let me go forward a little bit.
A lot better.
Okay, wait. Let's go back a little bit.
We're gonna try this out, man.
All right, there they go.
Boom. All right, so
this is Shiny.
I got on the
Shiny for Christ.
Studio
Shiny needs love.
Works better than OBS, and it seems like it's working better. It actually, I put this together a long time ago, actually, and it works a lot better, which is nice. I like this. It's cool.
Thanks for hanging around, a fish.
People speaking though.
She cut her here. Constant changes.
Let me look at my dashboard. It looks like it's doing good. Connecting to chat.
Constant changes going on there.
Oh. Okay.
I should also mention.
All right.
They had William speak for them.
It's doing the thing again. Goes super low. Wait, it's high again. Okay, this actually keeps it a lot better. It looks like
the audio issues is on her end, not mine. Hey, Danielle, how you doing?
Good.
She's also losing weight. Yep.
The ASMR game in part.
I'll say that as well.
Started. We got the right here. I put this a second time ago. Be back. The gameplay. Like if you want to play Stardew, I'll just turn on my Switch.
I'm gonna go forward because her audio is kind of bad.
Are you gonna work?
Let me go forward.
Okay.
Okay, so there we go.
If we want to play Stardew or Animal Crossing or anything like that, we can do it like this. So it's actually doing pretty good.
So what's been going on with them?
It does slip back in a while, but
they're in need of help, assistance from whoever.
I apologize for my internet. Hopefully,
Shiny and Rev needs help, as they have been reaching out several times. I mean, aren't they consistently asking for help? Like, Shiny seems to want to paint herself as a perpetual victim, but I've never actually heard of anyone having like such a windfall as Rev did, but yet squander it. I still think it's a shame. Who is Shiny and Rev? Shiny and Rev would be considered people who consistently, regularly e-beg, plus are perpetual victims. My daughter just got Stardew today. Oh, okay, that's cool. She did runs. That's awesome. But yeah, let's continue into this.
I'll be able to have enough money where I can get a decent modem.
She had
Right now, I'm like
Runs in Circles says her excuse for cutting her hair was she had a big rat's nest in the back of her head. Yikes.
working on
Yeah, they
stuff
also
to
lost their
get my life put
kids.
together. But I mean, I know I need.
Their kids are elsewhere. William and Zachary. William actually was speaking up for his mother just a few days ago. They had them on audio. He said that, yeah, they made a lot of mistakes, but they tried their best. But other people think they could have tried a lot better, especially after seeing the place, how they left the place in Boulder, Colorado on that epic trip to Pennsylvania. Also, if you don't know, G Man is no longer their friend. They're not friendly with each other, and G Man has been spilling the tea on Shanny and Rev, saying a lot of things.
Twitch in order to make money. So, um, for now, anyway. So, I'm just looking at this, seeing how it is, and
Right.
it looks like it's working pretty good. Like I got my hair done. I did it myself, but you know that's called talent.
Elisa's Business says, why are you talking about gifting with your Cash App in the Dropbox? What's wrong with the Cash App in the Dropbox? How many other YouTubers put their Cash App or their PayPal as part of their description? Tons. So get out of here with that crap. No one wants to see that crap. If there's a people doing it, why shouldn't I? Everybody does it.
Um, I'm just trying my best on. Excuse me. I'm trying my best on together and sorted out. Getting my body somewhat stabilized. Um, I'm in the drama. Yeah, you see me on Twitter,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I'm
Runs
talking
in
about Foodie
circles.
Beauty a lot. But it's
Exactly.
like, I really like her as a person in a lot of ways, and I like Nader too. And it's like, this rift between them is like, I wish it wasn't, because it's like both of them are entertaining in their own state.
Exactly, Cruella. I don't ask if I post it. If people want to give, they want to give.
Am I gonna make a judgment call on Nader yet? I don't know what the court thing said, but I'd like to know what the court said about Nader's case. It actually would be actually a good thing.
Oh, she's
Um,
even on the whole Natter stuff as well.
I
Wow, look at
very
that.
much like Foodie Beauty's content, especially when she goes live. It's like I like.
Right, Lindsay? I've seen so many times that Shiny has publicly shamed her kids, getting annoyed that she's live streaming and they're asking her for something. I'm like, your priority should be your children. Why would you get annoyed that your children's asking you for things when they should be the priority and not your video games or whatever else you're doing? It's rather like sick behavior that I've seen them do. Really offended at that and whatnot.
Like that boisterous, flamboyant woman,
She
and she's
said she
trying
likes
to stop
Natter.
herself from being her genuine self because Foodie Beauty is Foodie Beauty live. That's genuine Chantal, and she wants to change herself to this. I don't know. She says she's just recently found God. She claims she's a Christian, which is awesome. Welcome to the team, Chantel. Um, I hope I help you a
Right,
little
Honey
bit understanding,
Bunch?
and if you have any questions, you know where to find me. So I can help you. But I'm just like trying to, figure out everything. I think this would look better though without the green screen. I'm just saying, that's just my opinion. Like, let's just look.
Yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
if I turn off the green screen, yeah, I like that better actually. And
I'm
then
gonna
this, I'll just leave it like that.
I'm gonna have to check for you, Daniel does here. I know what the song is, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. But if you hear a song on my channel, it's most likely Andrew Appiepie. So it's just a matter of which Andrew Appiepie song it is. Thank you, Corella. Appreciate it. Also, after this, we're gonna check out When Times Were Better with Shiny and Rev, where Shiny and Rev go to Ruth Chris's steakhouse back in 2019. I think that would be something interesting to check out, a type of how reality sets in over time.
But I like it with green screen to tell you the truth. This is really trippy looking.
Also,
I
once
wanted to try.
again,
It was I actually
the
made this
audio
for
issues
my
are with
alien.
Shiny,
Look,
not me.
you can look that up on like on my TikTok or my Instagram. I have pictures on it. But yeah, I like this better this way. I think it's better this way. Um, but yeah, I'm doing my best, working things out, getting my life put together
Right, Cruella,
slowly.
exactly. Hey,
But
Edna.
it's getting put together, which is good. Um,
One
I've
thing
been
I can say, there were a lot of people who benefited from their pretty big windfall A lot of people who no longer speak to them. It's just part of reality, a part of life. Some people, as soon as you have some money, they want to speak to you. As soon as that money's gone, they're gone.
You guys and all the support and love you give me, and just
True,
I
tip top.
genuinely like it. So if you want to support me, continue to, please. I need love. Um, I really do. I've had so much hate in my life,
Hey,
guys. Like,
PetSmart.
I
Welcome.
just don't want to be involved in it. I mean, I know
Thanks
it's
for hanging
me
out.
a little bit on Twitter, but that's just me joking around and using
Man,
my
her
comedic wit
audio is
about
bad.
the stupid things in life,
Like,
I guess
really
you could
bad.
say. Take Twitter. It's just a bunch of jokes, to tell you the truth. I just was in on it last night or yesterday, and I just felt like, and I was looking at news articles, and we were like watching Chantel videos, and last night, me and Jason, we were just laughing our asses off on everything.
We mentioned the fart. That was great.
The what?
The fart.
Oh, the fart.
The Chantel
The
fart.
Chantel fart.
That
Yeah,
was great. I'm saying it was great.
that was.
Old episode of Cheaters.
But we're really trying to.
I guess so.
Get our life moving forward. So if you guys support me, I'm just so grateful.
Exactly. This is one of the things. Shanny used to super chat Foodie with lots of money back in the day. If you don't know that, Shanny used to be handing out money left, right, and center to people. And she became known for that. So yes, that is right. She used to super chat Foodie Beauty a good amount of money, 50, $100, like over and over and over again. So if you don't remember that, well, now you do know.
For all the support and love and just, I'm really grateful. I'm not kidding you. I'm really grateful for it.
Me too.
I could go into drama over stupid things like stupid names and trying to put me in the middle of this fight with Black Guy TV.
No. Shani is not a IRL friend of Chantal. They knew each other through the internet.
By the way, Negs, that was such a pussy ass bitch made move.
You would see over the years that some people form friendships, some people break these friendships, and then new friendships form. Then those friendships might fail. It's just part of the internet.
I put it in the middle of it, and there I'm being spoken of. Like, why the fuck am I being spoken of? I don't talk about Black Guy TV. I don't. I have no problem with him, really. Like, he's doing his own thing, I'm doing my own thing, whatever.
Yeah, she's been banned from YouTube time and time again. I think she explains the situation here, but she kind of skews it of how she was banned and whatnot, because she used to have the whole Shiny cooks, Shiny needs love. What else, Shiny for Christ thing going on YouTube?
But to be such a bitch to try to straw man a woman in the middle of her own fucking fight, bitch made.
A lot of people thought her cooking wasn't bad, only did they knew there was cat shit on the floor right beside her. Can you imagine cat shit on the floor in your kitchen area where you are cooking meals and you won't even clean it up?
Bitch made. I think everyone would agree that bitch ass shit. You couldn't defend yourself as a man, so you put a woman in the middle trying to straw man because you can't properly argue with an actual man. That's why you go to Tragic and try to demasculate him by saying he has a body of a little boy.
What?
Not at all. Anyway.
Hey, jealousy.
That's exactly what it is. Negs is jealous of Tragic because it's obvious Tragic is very much better looking than Negs.
Tragic's better looking than most of us. Okay.
Really, Honey Bunch?
I'm like my own thing.
But
Honey Bunch says the cooking shows were my favorite, very cringy and disgusting. But some people actually said, hey, she was a good cook. And I was like, I mean, she was decent. I wouldn't say she was bad, but I did not know at that time that the whole place was like very filthy.
But that was a joke, guys. Anyway, like, next,
they have a problem cleaning up
and gay men all the time, and focus on your own fucking self. Okay, you're a pretty decent guitar player. There's plenty of Twitch streams where people actually listen.
We're gonna go forward.
Maybe you should. I remember Revion when he was this little boy, my son's age, going on YouTube. He's trying to like bash
the whole
me for putting my
thing.
15-year-old son on YouTube when he started his YouTube career at 15. So, and he was trying to get atheist attention the whole time. So, like, fuck you, dude. Your whole YouTube career started the same time my sons have. So,
and now online says, I can't even imagine having the cats on the kitchen table. So glad Lola and Martha here isn't everywhere. Yeah, I clean up. I clean up really well, and they don't jump on kitchen counters and tables. Like, they have their own spots, their spaces that they frequent, and that's it.
You know, don't be a fucking like, will to start expressing himself and be known. I can't stop him.
Cruella also says, I don't know about Decent at all. Not as bad as Kay, but it was all basically SOS.
He's his own man.
True.
Like, he really is.
Yep.
And he's my son, which means he's not going to listen to anyone but himself. Because he's got some personality. In a lot of ways.
Oh, yeah, she would.
He's less of a train wreck.
She would sit and
Actually,
cook.
He's not a train wreck at all, which is awesome. I am a train wreck due to circumstances, okay? I'm not a train wreck because I want to be. It's due to circumstances, okay?
Circumstances
I'm not
of your
go and
own.
flip my fupa off. And I know there's been a couple of times where you have gotcha moments and I mistakenly flash the camera. That happens.
Sure,
well,
mistakenly.
Except when I was on Real Stream News and I purposely did it in front of
I remember that.
Real Stream to get his channel.
I do remember that.
Channel banned on YouTube. There was that. But that was...
Who remember that when she got pissed off because she lost her channel? She went to an RSN and then she flashed her breasts and Negs was on there. I remember that. That wasn't that long ago. Well, how long was that? Like a year and a half or so?
Complete BPD fucking...
Is this recent?
Holy fuck,
yes,
I lost
yesterday.
everything in my life that I worked for type of moment. So
he does seem agitated.
Because the cops had to show up 3 times that day to calm me the fuck down. And they were like, whoa, honey, you need it. You're beautiful. Just chill out. It's not the end of the world. We understand. We've had problems with our social medias too because of Black Lives Matter.
True.
What about BLM?
By the way, can I give a shout out to Scranton PD?
For sure,
I know
Rob.
you guys like watching my ass. So
hey, Wu-Tang Clan. Yeah, you remember.
Smiling and fucking laughing their heads off because they know I'm a comedian. But shout out to Scranton PD.
Yeah.
And Scott Township PD. You guys are fucking awesome cops. Fucking nice guys. Listens to people. You're not like cops, we're authority, like right. In Boulder or in Duluth, Minnesota. You're actual people who want to help people, and I fucking love PA. I love the governor of PA. I love Tom Wolf. Now everyone's like, but I thought you were a Republican. No, I'm independent. I like Tom Wolf. I like what he's trying to do in the state. I like this new farming bill he put in. He's gonna
wait a second. So shout outs to who? Shout outs to who?
But shout out to Scranton PD.
Scranton, okay.
And Scott Township PD. You guys are.
I've been to Scranton.
Awesome, fucking nice guys.
I went to Ross. I had dinner.
People. You're not
I left.
Cops, we're authority, like right. In Boulder or in Duluth, Minnesota.
Right.
You're actual
taking my spirit
people
back.
who want to help people, and I.
The police brought them food, really?
I fucking love PA. I love the governor of PA.
Oh, that's
I love
why.
Tom Wolf. Now everyone's like, but I thought you were a Republican. No, I'm independent. I like Tom Wolf. I like what he's trying to do in the state.
Whoa,
I
happened?
like this new farming bill he put in. He's actually putting money in.
Wait a second. Whatever happened to them in Duluth, Minnesota? I didn't know they lived there. I just remember them from Boulder, Colorado.
For people to start farming. So I want to look into those programs to see if I can start my own farm because I love animals, like maybe some goats or sheep or something, make a dairy farm, maybe hire a couple people, legal, of course, because speaking of what's legal and not legal, do you know the U.S. government spending over $500,000 a day to give illegal immigrants phones?
Yeah, they're in Pennsylvania now, Capone. How you been, by the way?
While we're all here,
I haven't seen in a while.
Worrying about rent, worrying about how the fuck am I survive, worrying about what's the next meal on our fucking plates. And we're getting immigrants, and I'm phoneless, and I'm like, can I revoke my citizenship?
Oh, so that's what happened. So they were in Duluth, and then they went to Boulder, Colorado, and then they went to Pennsylvania.
And become an illegal and get a phone or something.
Nice to see you though, Capone.
And then politicians are all talking about Armageddon, fucking World War III, freaking nuclear disaster type shit. And I'm like, why is everyone on the internet focusing on me when we should be focusing that we're gonna be decimated? I'm not as big as nukes, okay? I know some of you like to think I'm 500 million pounds
smart.
And all, but I'm not as big as a nuke. I guarantee it.
So now she wants to farm?
Guarantee it.
Maybe because of the money?
Oh, yeah. I want this to stop. We need to get some kind of do you imagine a Biden phone? It'll be slow, really slow, and be hello? I'm the senator of the United States. And
that audio is hers, by the way. The bad audio. Runs in Circle says you would have to get up and take care of the farm animals. Exactly. And with farm animals, you got to get up super early. You can't be sleeping in until 1, 2, or 3 o'clock.
And then the service will end. So I don't want Biden phone. Obama phone was cool, but Biden phone? Anyway. That was also a joke. I think people need to start learning how to take jokes again. You know,
Right, Lindsay?
political. Me, I'm a free-minded individual. I'm on no party sides. I can say whatever the fuck I want about any party member, whatever. Okay.
Politics.
I don't do the party line thing. I go like who I like. Okay. Biden, I realize from in the country and the world actually.
Yeah, but did you like the old Biden? The Biden that was actually with it. I liked him.
Not
You
really.
like the
Anyway,
old Biden?
I don't really like any politician. I'll just be honest with you. I like Tom Wolf.
Ha,
I like what
Capone,
he's doing
ha.
for the state. That's why.
Okay, Wu-Tang
like
Clan
to
says
see
this.
our state-
I'm loving all the drama with her and G-Man. Dragnot is one of my favorite streamers to watch, and he's killing me with all this stuff. Yeah. So please, Wu-Tang Clan, if you could, if you don't mind to, please could you give a summary or synopsis of what is happening with Shanny and Rev versus G-Man? Because a lot of people remember when they were friends and they were ride or die for each other, but then what is happening now?
Yes, I did want to myself. You like? I think it looks like better, and it feels better in my head like my hair.
Okay, I'm going forward. I'm sorry, the audio is way too much. I'm sorry, I gotta go forward.
Ever think of going to beauty school? I have. Thank you.
Oh yeah,
Thank
right.
you. I
The
have.
last time it was the uncle's house when they arrived and things were good, and then things started getting bad, and then people were telling me they were trashing the place, and the uncle did not like that, and then all of a sudden they were with G-Man.
Actually, a lot. I think it'd be really useful. I think I'd be good at it. But the only problem is, damn.
Yo, that internet is bad.
So, like, oh god, we had social services over the other day, and I could barely stand, and I was shaking. All the freaking like color from my face completely went away.
Gina H, I'm sorry that the flashing with the moving lights is actually not me. That is Shiny. I don't know why people do that, knowing their audience can be sensitive to that stuff. So I cannot change that. So the best thing I can tell you to do is, if you're having sensory issues right now, maybe come back for another stream, because that is not on my end. That's hers.
Can I please sit down? And they're like, yeah, we're okay with you. And may I say, you assholes out there that called adult social services and did the thing that I was abusive toward Jason, and I de-threaded Jason food.
No, but I asked for something.
Facts, Gina
Yeah,
H.
that's something separate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gina H says, for those who don't know about Shanny and Rev, 4 years ago, he inherited $750,000, and now they're broke, sitting in a $40 a night hotel room begging for money on the internet. Exactly. Why would you be wasting so much money in a matter of years? You know, buying furs, buying equipment, buying a lot of tools, buying all sorts of stuff that's worth a lot of money, and then leaving it where it is when you're moving. Because I saw what they did when they left Boulder, Colorado to go to Pennsylvania. I saw exactly what they did. They left all their equipment, and I was like, would I would do anything for any of those mics that they have, because my mic is okay, but it's not the best mic. It's a decent mic that I'm on right now. But still, the mic that they have was a lot better. I was like, I would kill for that mic. Yeah, they spent all that money on crap, all sorts of crap, all sorts of bullshit, and now they're broke.
Yeah. So I told people to call adult services because we need a place to live and we need food. You know, it's
Okay, so Wu-Tang Clan says Shani gave G-Man Rev's mom's house when Rev had a wet brain from drinking. Shani got evicted from the apartment in Colorado and moved across country to Scranton, where Rev was from. Exactly.
yeah. Yeah, the car is broken.
That's correct.
He didn't call because of abuse.
No, I made it clear that.
They were saying that, PetSmart,
I'm not going to discuss it anymore.
that they lost $250,000 on the stock market when it dropped in 2019.
Okay.
Me, you go ahead.
Yeah, so like they realized it was bullshit when Jason was like, "What?"
Exactly. Shiny used to film them going on trips to expensive restaurants and showing how high class they were. In fact, what I'm going to do is show you one of those trips where they go to actually Ruth Chris' steakhouse, which is rather expensive. If you better have like 150 or more on you if you're going to go to Ruth Chris, because that's how much it's going to cost, because that is very expensive. I've never been to Ruth Chris Or have I? No, I don't. I haven't. I've been to Montana's, but not Ruth Chris because it's rather expensive for their steak and stuff. But yeah, there's a lot happening here. They're a real world example of what not to do with money when you get a pretty good windfall. Wu-Tang Clan also says G-Man has been basically taking care of them for last year, a year and a half. Well, G-Man got sick of taking care of them, so now they are super anti G-Man. Exactly.
And I was like, what?
Yeah. Like what?
I mean, sure, I got hangry. Yeah. I didn't eat for a couple days. I was like, you're a shitty provider, crying, lying down in bed.
Yeah.
That's a reaching scene. That was violent. That's really, 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 really reaching.
Right, Fluff?
That's a good idea, Ramen.
Giacomo says they are over $6,000 for rent from the Colorado apartment as well. Yeah, I remember that as well. They had that issue because they weren't paying their rent in Boulder, Colorado, and they just took off. They just like took whatever they could take and left everything else.
But, you know, things that are spoken out of frustration and anger is not the same as violence.
No.
Words,
What?
physical actions. Do you see the difference? I don't think you do quite much. Foodie Beauty Green Fupa.
What?
Wu-Tang Clan also says G-Man said he would help Rev if he basically got a job and left Shanny. Mm-hmm.
Why is it green?
Maybe everyone wants communism. I don't know.
Enjoy your pizza tutor times.
You have to stand up all day. To
Wet
care.
brain
Yeah, that's
is
the problem.
scary.
You know, I next time I go to my doctor or the hospital, I don't know which one's going to come
Probably.
first. It's
They're
probably-
not doing OnlyFans again, are they? Because I remember the OnlyFans. I saw some of that. I mean, I really wish I didn't, but I saw some of that from when they were doing OnlyFans, and then Rev couldn't get it up. It was bad. It was really bad. I don't expect you to watch that stuff. I don't expect you to see that stuff. Just don't.
going to be the hospital.
Most likely.
I'm going to beg them, please put it in Medicare that I get a wheelchair. I need to be mobile.
Or you could just get a wheelchair.
Psychological abuse, saying someone's a shitty provider.
yourself.
Psychological abuse. Okay. Everything's abuse with you guys. You cherry pick little things and you're like, oh my God, it's abuse. And you put it on someone instead of being like someone was frustrated and angry and said shit she didn't really mean.
Yeah, they had OnlyFans.
You know what? I want to talk to nice people,
It was horrible. Extremely horrible.
not crappy people. So, you know, you can go be a ableist somewhere else, because I don't like ableists. I think ableists are bad people. They're not racist or any other
Right,
religious
Rob?
person, so enjoy it. I'm reporting your
They showed it all. They did.
thing for bullying and harassment, targeted abuse.
Okay, we're gonna go forward because her audio is bad again. So let me skip forward. You ain't really missing anything.
Hi, my Tiggy Bear.
Alright, smash that
I
like
don't
button
understand either.
for those of you who
I
are.
really don't. I know there's a few times where I
silent
got sick of
listeners.
harassment and, you know, I reacted to it, but most of the time I try to ignore it
For sure,
because
Capone.
it's not healthy for anyone. Am I okay? Right now I am. Right now I am. I'm okay. I'm a little hot. Having some.
You're welcome, Fresh
I'm in
Flowers.
that part of my cycle where I'm having hot flashes, so that's lovely. Thank you, Black Ops. Yes, exactly, Griffin. When the few times I said that, which was years ago, I kind of learned not to do that anymore. But anyway, hundreds and thousands of people to always keep your cool.
Okay, Griffin Doggo said to her, "Oh, like when you tell people to DIE?" And then she retorted, "Yeah, she used to say that years ago."
You know,
Does Rev still drink?
can't
I
blame
do
someone
believe
for
so.
reacting to hate
Thank you, Edna
and
Online. Appreciate
flashing
that.
out sometimes. When I'm not streaming, I'm working on getting my life together when I'm not streaming.
But they always
I
stream
still say
though.
slurs. Aw.
Hey, Charlie's
I
mom.
know, doggo.
Thanks for being here.
Maybe you should get over things. Thank you, Coffee for Cigarettes. Thank you, little Maxine. Am I getting up, walking around? Well, I can't walk right now. I'm restarted. It's low impact and it doesn't hurt me.
All right.
That's basically what. Right. Thank you.
When our audio messes up, I'll skip forward.
So that's what
I remember that, Cruella. I remember that. Wasn't that like a month and a half ago? Like a month to 2 months ago. She made him cut his hair and paint himself for looking at another female on live. Can you imagine that? She always asks for cigs, of course. Why can't she walk? Pain, other issues. But it's been
trying to get everything put together.
It's been a shit show with Shanny and Rev. You know what? I think I should go back into covering Shanny and Rev because I used to. I used to also cover ALR a lot, as well as Sagittarius Shoddy. It's just Foodie Beatty was a time and a half workload to cover.
Or I'm talking to myself.
But now she's no longer that active. Cucumber is ruined forever.
Oh, thank you. No, I can't ambulance.
How is ALR? I don't know.
So much with so little. I
no
try.
idea.
I try.
The last time I heard from ALR, she had a collapsed lung, and then she was talking about something else that I didn't really get into.
It's just experience, I guess, throughout the years, you know. I don't know. I love it. I think it's awesome looking.
About showing proof, rumors, and whatnot.
It's not like everywhere. Oh, you're crocheting me a blanket. Yeah, I'm currently working on this
Foodie Beauty was a full-time job. Hey, Jess the Gypsy.
I'm crochet myself.
ALR is boring.
You see the pineapple stitch?
She can be, but literally,
I love pineapple stitches. I think they're gorgeous. You know,
she was a time and a half job. Like from morning till night, she'd come on. She'd stream for hours and hours and hours. Right, taking my spirit back.
On that. It's going to be like a shawl. Put it over. A colorful shawl. Yeah. That's why you got the divot there. And then all around here.
Exactly, MSC.
Is the pineapple stitch. And you can see why it's called the pineapple stitch, actually, because it does literally look like a pineapple.
It does.
Did I put highlight? No,
does look like a pineapple. All right, I'm gonna go forward.
Hi, baby. Hi. Yeah, I have my mixture actually. Of medicine. That's fine. It's not Delta 8. It's doctor approved prescription drugs. I got those.
Where go for you?
That stitch yet? I'm gonna make it. Oh, I love those toys. I've never done that before. Actually, it's made a toy.
That is so true. There really aren't roots at this point. It's really grown out.
Make stuff to sell. I was thinking of that actually, and paint-ins and stuff like that. I could do that. We have Medicaid. Use the medical transportation program.
What was my favorite Foodie Beauty arc or adventure? I'm gonna have to think about that and get back to you. I can't really say it off the top of my head. What I can say is what was epic was the CPAP rescue. Because I was really worried for her, to be honest with you, because I've seen or heard of situations like that where people can get hurt going to somebody who is particularly violent, and then you are showing up to their place unannounced, and then you're knocking real hard. Anything can happen.
Yeah, I gotta get that. I gotta figure out how that works. When will you bring back the MSTK3K short? When I feel like putting it on.
It's a great shirt.
So the medical transportation program, we can get our medicine and go to the hospital using them.
True, Brandy.
Paid for by Medicaid. Sometimes they pay for taxis too. We just know how that works.
Right, exactly. Fresh flowers.
Yeah, I know.
We really need
well, the cops said they'll help us get groceries. They'll take us to get groceries. So
really,
if you
the cops in Scranton say they'll help us get groceries. That's really nice of those cops. I guess they have been watching her channel here and there.
Hot plate, you can bring back your cooking shows. I know. I have some really I've been coming up with some really good ideas.
Yeah.
A little bit. Ooh.
Exactly. Tip Top.
Okay, video is stuttering, so I missed a response. I was
Tip
wondering what
Top
you're getting
Rescue
help
was epic.
with. I have CPTSD myself, and I'm always looking for other people's methods.
Exactly, runs in
I
circles.
would recommend behavior therapy because PTSD is very much like borderline personality disorder, and I have borderline personality disorder and CPTSD. So I understand. Like dialectic behavior therapy would help you learn how to cope during those times that like you're triggered, and it works wonders with me doing the DBT skills and them daily. I teach them to my sons, and I'm teaching Jason them too, which is good.
I guess, yeah, Edna. I've
Thank
never
you.
heard of cops like that being super friendly, but I think it has to do with them frequently having to go to their place because people are constantly calling the cops on them. Shani thinks she has everything. She used to have everything.
Yeah, I was thinking about that today. Low budget hub.
What's a wet drunk? You mean like wet brain?
Okay, what was I thinking? It was like in the air fryer. Oh, I need an air fryer, but this is one of the recipes I want to make.
If you don't know who this is Shanny and Rev. They are quite known. Well, Shiny used to super chat Foodie Beauty a lot of money. In fact, weren't they on Shane Dawson's like promo reel for his makeup at one point? I remember that in the past. Who remembers that, the whole makeup thing? Because Shiny is into makeup. Some people think she sucks. Other people think she's pretty good. Other people think she's just okay or so. I think when she does the whole makeup stuff, she can be pretty good at times. Other times she half-ass it. Wu-Tang Clam says, I've been so invested in Shiny and Rev since they met. Their arc has been insane. I also follow Shiny's ex-husband Chris. He sometimes spills the beans on how she was when they were together. Okay.
I want to make my own spanakopita because it's so fucking expensive. You can't get it other than restaurants. So I want to make it. Let me see if I can put this up a little bit more for you or something. I don't know. Maybe it would work a little bit better that way. I don't know. Does that sound a little bit better to you guys?
She had an air fryer. Yep. She had a lot of things. And boxes. Very Foodie Beauty like.
No, I love their New York streamers. I never made lasagna. I'll have to Google that. Oh, lasagna, teach you that. You could need a rock, you can make an air fryer. Yeah, right.
Alright, once again, if your audio messes up, I will skip forward, but Edna explains what wet brain is. Wet brain is a brain disorder related to the acute and chronic phases of a vitamin B1, which is thiamine deficiency. Thiamine depletion is a common complication of long-term heavy drinking. So it's Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome is what it is. Typically, those two are actually separate things. Wernicke syndrome is separate from Korsakoff syndrome, but they're typically seen in tandem. So that's why you will see it as WKS, aka Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome, which is wet brain due to a thiamine deficiency, which is vitamin B1.
The flash in background. Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, she needs to get out that flash in background. It's annoying.
Media. Is that better?
Way better.
Might be better for you guys.
Alcohol is one hell of a drug.
Sauce in a crock pot. Macaroni. Paula Deen's macaroni and cheese in the crock pot. Ooh, it's Halloween season, so goulash in the crock pot. Goulash. That was actually my dad made Halloween is goulash. Oh my god. That's one thing I hate when your parents die. Both my parents died in one year. Died just 6 months apart from each other. And I'll tell you, lately...
Brandy says, depends on how severe your liver failure is. Also, someone with liver failure here. Okay, I see, Brandy.
I have been craving...
I'm sorry about your liver failure. Positive vibes to you.
Dad's cooking so much. I miss it so much. My dad's cooking. Such good food. Make Chinese food.
Chinese food?
Yeah, he'd make homemade Chinese food.
What?
I
Why
did.
couldn't I have met this man?
I know, right?
I have seen her mom's video she made about her.
What that is.
Hey, Castaway Kitty.
Oh,
Well, what that?
God, he made a good pasta sauce, too.
Yeah.
Oh God, his desserts, his
Fox
rice
Capone.
puddings, his bread puddings. I miss my dad so bad lately, so bad, and it really is in a lot of ways tearing me apart that I don't have my dad.
Are you?
Yeah,
Really what?
he was a big part of my life.
He was there when
My mom used to cook a lot when she was out. Now she's so.
All right, after this, we're going to do a throwback to 2019 when Shanny and Rev used to live the lavish life. Then after that, we're going to check out Rev. Rev was asking for a pizza yesterday. So please stay tuned. We will be getting to that more sooner than later. We're just going to wrap up what Shiny is saying right now. Plus, I'm doing some other stuff in the background as we speak. Shiny and okay. Done.
I was angry that they couldn't understand I'm sick and I have problems because of it, and I'm angry at them. I was angry for years over them over that, and I feel bad over the thing. Yeah, a lot, because I think my mom tried to get a hold of me though. So like I from her since she died. This woman called Glittering Fairy or something like that. Glittering Unicorn.
Ooh, okay. Brandy.
And,
Hey, Alan Dreamer.
She said her
What's
husband
up?
had stage 3 lung cancer, and he had.
Yeah, Shiny and Rev have been kicked off of YouTube. Rev is still back on YouTube, Revelation News TV once again. Shiny, this is from Twitch, Shiny's Twitch, which is Shiny Needs Love.
Cancer.
Our audio is
heard from her
awful.
since. I think that was my mom.
Probably wasn't.
Hey, Neelam, it's not your Wi-Fi. It's actually Shiny's Wi-Fi acting up. Her audio keeps cutting in and out repeatedly. So usually if it does that, I will skip forward.
I really do. A grease fire? Jesus, I'm not stupid. I sent you an Instagram message, microwave cooking.
Facts,
Did you get
sisters.
it? Let me check.
Got that.
Gotta go Instagram. I'm gonna check that. When I was a kid, I had Betty Crocker's microwave cooking for kids, and I remember I memorized that whole cookbook because even as a child, I loved to cook. So
No problem, Neelam. It's all good.
I don't see your message. That sucks. I hate when that happens. It's like people try to send me a message on Instagram and I don't get it. Maybe you should try my Twitter. It's better getting a hold of me on Twitter than Instagram for some freaking reason. Let me see. My Twitter is Shanny Needs Love. And, you know.
For sure, taking Miss Fearbeck says she lies about being abused as a youth. That's
You can't
true.
miss me. So many people talk about me on Twitter. I love O Hamburgers. Anyway, yes, I love you, O Hamburgers. I love O Hamburgers and I love barbecue chicken.
Exactly.
And they're all fucking foods, names.
Our parents
That
did.
sounds good right now. Hamburgers and then barbecue chicken.
Oh my God. If there's a nice person out there, could you like get you chicken pizza or something? Send it to our, motel room.
Hell yeah.
I did see that video of our parents and defending themselves before mom unfortunately passed away.
No.
Smash that like button, everybody.
I haven't
I'd
had
appreciate
pizza
it.
in so fucking long.
Too long.
Oh, so this is where
This
it
is a
came
girl
from.
who's used
Wanting a pizza.
to
getting everything you wanted.
to having pizza at least 3 times a week.
Yeah.
And I haven't had it in months.
Thank you, Capone.
I can get like cheap fucking like $1 if it was like one cash just to be able to like handle this like pizza craving has been constant with me my whole life.
Exactly, Charlie's mom.
Hi, NRP. What's the hubbub about? People need to make money and they use my tragedies and exploit them for money. And they cherry pick things to make me look bad. I have a pick, put that in the chat.
I say on her own, Shani makes herself look bad. On her very own.
See a pick out right here. It just needs love. the Cash App. Is this? What the hell is it? Oh my god, I forgot. What the fuck is it? What is my Cash App called? I forgot. I don't remember. I never get anything in the Cash
Yikes.
App.
Also, everybody,
Cash App.
we're gonna go backwards after this.
Come here. Come here. I do have a little paycheck from
The
Twitter coming.
horror.
Oh, that's what it is. I do have a little paycheck from Twitch coming on the 15th, which is awesome, but it's already gone.
Right, the horrors Capone back.
Because I will be buying the car battery with it. Because I'm a responsible adult.
Well, you are girls. You're good girls.
No, I've been hustling as much as I can on the internet trying to pay bills for months. I thought you had a gluten allergy like me. How do you eat pizza? Take the hit for the team. I'm Did I hear about Coral Valley? No, I know there's so many like Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing like things lately that it's like
I didn't hear about Stardew Valley until now. I know about Animal Crossing.
I'm tired of fucking ramen. I don't want ramen.
Alright, if you're just coming in, you don't
Ramen
know
is
who
the
this
devil.
is. This is Shiny, and she has her partner once again, Rev. They're still together. Or
Unless
well, I should say they're back together.
it's actual ramen.
That's it. In the restaurants, that's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a stable place to live? We do right now. Yes.
Thank God.
Ev is actually probably going to get a job through a friend of ours.
Possibly.
Possibly, yeah. Yes, I want to play that since I'm done with Stardew. Oh, okay. I'm not done with Stardew. I'm still severely addicted to it.
Whoa. Wait a second. Did we finish that? I think we're finished. Alright, so you know what I'm going to do now? We're going to go over into what they were doing in 2019, to be honest with you, because they're pretty much done. She ain't going to say much from what she's doing now. So we're going to go to
Just because they have a past
2019.
doesn't mean their future isn't important. God heals all, and I
Ruth
trust him to believe in
Chris.
his image. Amen. Shanny is a godly.
And that's it. That was it for Shiny and Rev. All right, let me go out of here. Let me do this. Now we're going to do a throwback. Ruth Chris Steakhouse with Shiny and Rev, the 26th of August, 2019. Let's see how things were back then compared to now. Where are the children? Away from them. They got taken away. How long have they been together? For quite some time now. Many, many years.
Yeah, this place is super high class, man.
I know, and I'm like wearing all this.
This is 2019.
I know.
Okay.
Discover card.
Can you fill in it?
Sure, it's 5.
Look at that. When life was a lot easier.
9-1. You got it. Okay. Woo. Well, a VIP port. That's amazing.
True, Castaway Kitty.
That's what we'll be getting all night.
That's awesome, man.
This valley, baby.
We were going to have a limo, but
Really? They were going to have a limo. Well, times were good in 2019. A fish by any other name says, how long have they been together? Is that the father of her children? Is that her ex-husband, Chris? That is not the father of her child. Rev is not. And Chris is not the father either. The kids aren't Rev or Chris's. They are some other dudes. Exactly. Rev just says that he's their kid, but while they're really, I guess you could say stepchildren, but not really, because, but hey, we'll just say stepchildren to Rev. So is there anything else we can clear up? Who is the bad one, Shiny or Rev, or both? A lot of people would say they both have their own issues.
that just fell through.
It was an accident.
So
Exactly.
limo to Ruth Chris.
570, yes?
Yep. 921 3191. Yeah, it's a Tahoe.
Chevrolet Tahoe, nice. Times were good.
You put in tip?
Absolutely, yeah. 20%, man.
I see,
Whatever.
Brandy.
How much tip?
Well, let me see. I mean, I don't know what's appropriate for
$5 is okay.
$5 is you double it 10. $10, my man. And I'm sorry about the state of the car. We have 2 children, and they're insane. You know, we couldn't get it cleaned in time. I'm sorry. You know.
Right, Gigi?
Okay.
They're insane.
They are insane. They're good. They're good kids,
He
but
knows.
he does that. You can tell. You can tell. Yeah.
If you're just tuning in, this is the Throwback 2019, August 26th, when Shanny and Rev were going to Ruth Chris Run Times Are Better.
We're going to see Korn tonight. That's why we look like gothic freaks, you know.
Gotta celebrate.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gotta do it the right
wow.
way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a lot of footage of them playing, like
Yeah.
a ton of footage of them playing. Yeah, but I'll be sick. I'm not gonna.
Was this is good? This one?
That is that.
Oh, fine.
That's how long I've been with Discover, or my mother was. My mother had an account, and they grandfathered me in.
Facts, Pet Smart.
Keep this one, yeah.
My brother, thank you.
Yeah, well,
God bless you so much. Thank you.
This is before they blew the 700K. Or, well, actually, I would say during they blew the 700K.
All right, folks.
They could do whatever
This
they
is
want.
cool shit, folks. This is an awesome restaurant.
Right?
Here's
That-
where we're going.
That's how
Ruth's
they
Chris
dress.
Steakhouse, which I still say the name of it is stupid as shit.
You should see before we go here.
Yeah.
Right, Deb?
All right.
What is she
classy as
wearing?
shit.
Oh, they're pretty empty.
Wow,
Folks,
okay. Wow.
They're pretty empty.
this place is wow.
Wow. They let us come in.
Yeah. Oh my God. Wow. I did not expect this.
Hi, we have a reservation.
Yeah.
What's the name?
Jason.
Right, taking my spirit back.
God, this place is beautiful. Wow.
Thank you. So nice.
Did you expect it to be?
No, I did not. I thought it would be like corn.
What?
I thought it would be like gothic.
You thought
like high class. No,
Yeah, Ruth Chris
this is hugely
pretty
high
nice.
class.
I shouldn't be wearing this here. No, you're fine.
I'm sorry. we're going to Corn though. Yeah, to look the part for Corn. You know what I mean? It's
Absolutely, sir.
Okay.
You did a very fantastic job.
thank you.
No, yeah, don't worry about that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You will take your hat off on the diner.
Absolutely, of
That's
course.
the only requirement.
That's of course the case. Yeah. There's no doubt about that.
And right this way.
All right, awesome. This is beautiful. Wow.
Right, PetSmart, I think you nailed it. The epitome of the people of Walmart going into a fancy steakhouse. I can't.
Wow. They have
Exactly.
founded the place. Wow. Oh my God. We have a nice family there dining. Wow. Oh my God. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it.
No problem,
oh
AK
my God,
Melody.
this is so fancy, man.
I don't know why she chose the lighting, but she should know better. Hopefully she doesn't have that on next
No,
time.
this is like way too bougie. Wow. Folks. It's a wine glass, folks. I can't use that.
Alan Dreamer says,
A fancy.
I shop at Walmart and I know how to dress for various occasions. Indeed.
This is the wine list.
Chef's features.
Second-hand embarrassment. Exactly.
I'm gonna have dinner for two. Wine pairing selections. Soup. Hey, not bad. How about you? Really good. It's the classiest restaurant I've been in a long time.
Is
A
it really?
long time.
What's up?
Okay, thank you
Wow, look at those.
so much.
Entree is $46.95. And then you have other entrees starting at $59.95. That's a lot of money for an entree. $60 or $47. Hell no.
Petite filet with truffle crust, blackened scallops,
Hell no.
garlic crusted halibut.
I see we do the mushrooms. Stuffed crab.
You do the appetizers, you know.
And you want the seafood? Seafood towers.
I know
It's
it
a
is.
lot of
It's
money.
too expensive for that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's American as well.
I'm gonna get the blackened scallops, and I want to try some chicken barley soup. Entrees. Strawberry shortcake is their special dessert. Chef's features.
Yeah, Alan Jimmer. They blew 700K in about 4 years. And yeah, we're e-begging yesterday for pizza. It's exactly what we said.
This place is just wow. Well, yeah, I showed you.
Where is the dessert?
Yeah, I showed you the place, folks. So
Where's the dessert?
there it is. Later.
Lump crab meat.
Yeah, guys, that's out of hand.
You know what he could have done? Put the makeup on after.
That is absolutely
Just saying.
God,
That looks really good.
sriracha. Oh my god.
How much it was?
No, that's cool. That's George, our server, the good man. Thank you.
Absolutely.
We have YouTube channels. We're both YouTubers.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Yes.
Really? Before you
Right, the
leave,
lip
give us
makeup.
Your name.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's on the back there. Revelation News.
Revelation News.
Yes.
Awesome.
And she's Shanny for Christ.
For Christ, yes.
Okay, I'll have to write that down at the end or I'll forget it.
Awesome,
Hello,
George.
everyone.
Thank you. What's up, George? Okay.
Enjoy the appetizers. I'll be back around in a few minutes.
Thank you, my brother.
Absolutely.
So this place is amazing. Yeah. So there you go. You got your seafood, folks.
Okay, what do
I'm
you
gonna
want?
eat.
Instagram is better for pictures.
There's the
Yeah, Brandy.
That's the aftermath, folks.
I mean, that still looks good.
He's not having a good day. And that's a seared ahi tuna. It's just so cool. Guys, look at that. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you.
How much
Oh
are they
my
ordering?
God. Look at the potatoes, folks. They glisten. You see that? We have chives and something like that.
Very
Look at this.
fancy.
Oh,
Fancy smancy.
wow. Do you want
Hey,
to talk
Ghost
about
Bird.
bougie, folks? Yeah. Yeah. Got a street preacher over there, folks. You know, he's talking about repentance and stuff.
Right, Lynn?
Romans 2.
I was about to say, isn't that just butter? But I didn't want to say anything until you said it. I'm like, okay, I guess somebody saw that as well.
And stuff.
So I guess this is a street preacher. And he's filming, okay? I mean, sure. And there's Shani dressed up after going to Ruth Chris. Anybody to run through 700K on once and whatever, I don't feel sorry for FM, says Charlie's mom. Yeah, running through that amount of money is incredible. All right, the creme brulee is pretty good, so are the potatoes, but still not better than homemade. Yep, what city is this?
Yeah, folks, we're at the Pepsi.
This is 2019, so this would be Boulder, right? If I'm not mistaken, Boulder, Colorado. If I'm incorrect, somebody please tell me.
Center. Can you believe that shit? We're at the Pepsi Center now. It's just insane.
All right, there you go. He said Pepsi Center. Let me check on that.
The place is really big. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's really big. It's pretty crazy, you know?
We're like right at the stage.
I know.
1:30.
You see a lot of people in like plaid skirts and stuff, you know what I mean? You see a lot of... Because it's Jonathan Davis with his kilt. You know what I mean? It's Jonathan Davis with his fucking kilt. You know?
I wonder if he still plays the bagpipes. Do you think Jonathan?
So yeah, they were in Boulder, Colorado. It's saying that this is the Pepsi Center in Denver, Colorado. So I was right. These are the times when they were living in Boulder. They drove to Denver, Colorado to go to the Pepsi Center. That's what it was known by for at that time, or known by at that time as the Pepsi Center. It's actually now called the Ball Arena. So it's been renamed.
Davis still plays the bagpipes? Because I know that he has a hard time breathing. You know? You're not the you know what I mean? That fucking point. It takes a lot of.
And that is it. So, you know what we're going to do now? We're going to go to what is current. So, what happened within the last 24 hours. So, let me load that up. Give me a second here. I mean, life was good. Oh, he even did something an hour ago. Okay, so here we go. The pizza thing I got to load up. So, let me do this. All right, and let me put it on the screen. And we will get this sorted. Okay, so this is current.
Hey guys, what's up? Wow, it is a yeah, we are. I'll tell you that.
Why is it playing already? Give me a second here, everybody. I gotta get this sorted. All right, here we go. Let me share my screen. Let's put it on. Here is Rev from yesterday. It's called "Can You Bless the Family with a Pizza?" and Alex Jones fined 985 mil for Sandy Hook families. Let's go.
Yeah, we are. So what's up, guys? And I again, like every time I start a video, even I want to thank the people that have done something and to help us. And your continued support is needed. You know, the food situation isn't really any better than it was, but we just were really blessed by somebody that in the place here that shared their food with us. So if you can hook me up tonight for a dinner.
So he wants some pizza.
Two of us, that would be really wonderful. Like we've been craving some pizza, kinda. So absolutely, if you could do that, if you could hook us up, that'd be amazing. So with that said, I'm going to talk about Alex Jones because wow. He has been ordered to pay the Sandy Hook families
A whopping amount of
in
money.
the range of 985
nearly $1 billion.
doll hairs.
Doll hairs.
As everybody knows about me, I was pretty intimately hooked up with Alex and was pretty close to having a job with him. So
really, is that actually true? I didn't know that Rev was that close to Alex Jones. A Fish by Any Other Name says they need to dumpster dive for pizza like DLF, right? Or maybe go to a soup kitchen or something.
It's just, I honestly have to say, from my opinion on this, if you want my opinion, we're supposed to have a free press. And there was speculation going on with a lot of different radio talk shows. So why did they single out Alex Jones for this? Because he's the biggest one. Yeah, and he's also the guy that's pretty much single-handedly guided Americans through understanding how messed up the system of government has become, and has been persona non grata to every elite Bilderberger and otherwise out there. So
right, Charlie's mom.
I see the motivation here from the powers that be to bury the man because he is effective. They got scared when
Lynn Smith says even if he clean toilets, at least that would be money coming in.
When he started to promote Trump, and his movement, the Info Warrior movement, is basically one of the keystones of Donald Trump's victory. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Do we have a free press? And because Shanny said, well, you gotta, you know, filter what's on your show. Well, see, but is that free press though? Are you going to allow people
exactly? At least DLF shows a little ingenuity
to air their opinions on your show, because that's what Alex does. He did.
I really don't want to listen to Infowars Alex Jones stuff. Let's go forward.
This event, which had a lot of weird details, it just did. Okay, I never believed that like people don't perish in these things. Do you understand what I mean? I'm not of that ilk. I think they do it because it's ritual sacrifice for them. But are they false
What?
flags? You better believe it. Okay?
What is he talking
So
about?
I this was their way to get him, and they did. They swatted him, and I think his life is going to
Not Jim Jones, Alex Jones,
be very
Infowars.
difficult from now on, or he just goes into
There you go. He can hustle cans just like DLF. At least DLF does that. Hustle cans, dumpster dives, does whatever he needs to survive.
he goes into bankruptcy with definitely. I mean, that's his first step. Will be
No
going
worries,
into,
Fresh Flowers.
whatever chapter bankruptcy, and then you're going to have structured payments. I don't know what happens when you have a judgment of nearly $1 billion against you in court, and you must pay it. I don't know what he does. Like, I pray for Alex Jones. That's it. Because, okay, listen to me. I've talked to the man personally,
Really?
and
Is this
I can
confirmed?
guarantee you that he is a real believer in Jesus Christ. He loves God, man, and he saw it as a general type mission, like a guy at the head of a ship that's trying to make people understand how much their government doesn't love them.
He's not focusing you.
Okay, and there's lots of stuff that
Just
needs to be.
dark with a
He's the
crappy
guy that was
camera.
pointing out the trash in the middle of the room that the government needs to clean up. That's what Alex was. And agree with him, or you think he's too, you can't stand his voice because it's too much. I understand all of that, and he does too. Actually, he still loves you. Okay.
Okay, Castaway Kitty says, yeah, it is. There's a video he called into the show just because. Okay, so he called into the show, but he's not exactly friends. But the way how he puts it is like they're known to each other, like as if they're buddies or something.
He really does have a love for people, and making people understand that some things really do need
Thank
to
you,
change.
Castaway Kitty.
You know what I
Appreciate it.
mean? I pray for you, Alex, because I know your intentions with your show, and it was to air all ideas and let's talk.
Thank you. Graven Script show has a clip of it. Thank you.
And you can't do that, can you now? I'm sorry, bro.
And that is it. So that is it. Let me go back here. We gotta have to do the second latest because the latest was an hour ago. So it's called Please Continue Helping Us. Thanks. And the voice of the new Mario destroyed my childhood. And there's also My Final Word to G-Man, a sad ending to a beautiful beginning. Let's view that one. I think that is the second latest. So let me put that up on the screen here. Then after that, we're gonna go to another one. Let's go. He's been quite active.
Oh,
Yes, I know
Brett,
Draven Script.
I was gonna do something.
I mean,
Well, thank you, Castaway.
you really gonna trust a guy who says he would take a baseball bat to a tram's head?
Do you want that on the video?
Wants it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You heard what she said. Okay, that was something, and was that towards Nadia? Or no, just it was a hypothetical scenario, right? Yeah, there was this this was back in the days. Okay, hi guys, Jesus is king, and we are still surviving in the wilderness.
That's exactly what I'm doing, Ghostbird. This was just from yesterday, the 12th. The latest one is out about an hour now, so I will be showing that as well.
Thank you. So, because of you, we are surviving. So if you want to support us, you got my PayPal down there, and I got the card and everything. It works great. So thank you for everything you give. Because
See there, people are giving them money, funds, and all sorts of stuff. There are people out there still giving.
This guy that was helping us has turned out to be, wow. Now I'm going to say up front, before I say anything, okay? I have mental illness. I am not saying these things to Gary, and this is what this is about, and this is the final video I'm ever going to do on Gary Lamont Moore, also known as G-Man, also known as Sowing and Reaping channel on YouTube, okay? I called this guy my brother. I called this brother my friend. Even more than that, I called him a friend.
No love lost now.
Talked. We shared tough things that have happened with us. We prayed together over Shanny's spaghetti. and had a meal together with the boys. This man has prayed with my sons at a table.
Very true, Fun GG.
But
Just because you have mental illness doesn't mean you can't have a job. There's plenty of people who have jobs and they do have mental illnesses. They have proper coping mechanisms in place, proper support mechanisms and whatnot, and they get along just fine.
I'm going somewhere with this that you're not expecting, trust me, okay? This is like a horror movie. Okay?
Ghostbird says G-Man is replying to these, though, at the moment on his channel. Okay.
This is like a horror story in real
Which
life.
one?
Okay? This man was very close to our family. And I want to reiterate a little detail that
AK Melody says, can you imagine giving your kid the opportunity to build generational wealth and it gets squandered in a couple of years? Yes, imagine that. Sad case, sad times.
is now known
Sad everything.
to the public about Mr. Gary Lamont Moore. This man was institutionalized from 3 to 4 years. Institutionalized because of anger issues. And I'm telling you, when you have when somebody can turn so fast like this, I guarantee you, this man's about 47
Charlie's
years
mom.
old now. I'm sure that Gary has had many people in his life that he's done this to, that he's done to me and Shanny. That he will get close to you, and then when you least expect it, he makes a turn. And this.
From what I've heard, G-Man was supporting them for about a year and a half. I got sick of it.
This is like, I see in it what Gary is a textbook narcissist. Because every time something goes wrong, it can never be Gary's fault, ever. I cannot tell you how many times that G-Man told me something on the phone about money, about an amount of money that's totally different from each other time, and then I'm expected to know the accurate amount of money. These types of things constantly. And then, well, why didn't you know that? You told me this. I didn't say that. Absolutely ridiculous in dealings with people.
V says Foodie Beauty's up to her nastiness once again. Posted a pic of FG and said happy. Yeah, I've seen that on our community tab.
This is like serious. I don't know how anybody could do business with him. Because he'll tell you, oh yeah, I'm making an order for $1,000. And then he'll call you the next day and say it was for $500. The guy is not right, cognitively even. But this is the thing that really is crazy. He plots these things out in his head.
Please take whatever Rev is saying with a grain of salt, because there's a lot he says that just isn't true. All right, so I'm looking at G-Man's channel. Shanny tells G-Man to get a job and I should be destroyed. That was 17 hours ago. We might take a look at these. Yeah.
And he actually did have a plan to go to Texas and bodily harm on Dragnot and his family. And Shanny and I are witnesses to it.
Charlie's mom says, if he's so mentally ill, why isn't he on supplemental security income and let the taxpayers keep him up? That is a good question. If anybody has the answer for that, please tell me, because I do not. Why isn't he on SSI then? But it does take some time.
My point in saying...
Isn't Shanny wanted to get something like that as well from like a year ago?
Saying this is not to be malicious towards Gary Lamont Moore at all. It's to hopefully open the community's eyes and stop bullying him, okay? Because he's severely mentally ill. He puts it down, I got Jesus, I don't need anything else, and it's bullshit. You know you need therapy, Gary, you do. You should be in long-term therapy, and I'm sure the doctors at the institutions told you that before they gave you your walking papers after being under their roof for 3 to 4 years.
Sure, Rev.
In all his ways. That would be a Bible phrase too. Okay.
As somebody said earlier, he was asking for pizza, but it's well known that where they are, they can get food, and it's not far off. So why is he asking for pizza? Why is he asking for all these things and whatnot? when
He
they can
really
go
is,
to a
and it's because
pantry,
he's a
a soup
textbook
kitchen, or
narcissist.
something.
He has narcissistic tendencies, and every scenario, if you know this guy, you're really going to have to know this. I want you to know this about Gary. To get himself out of trouble, he will always play another person against the other. This is a tactic of narcissists and sociopaths, actually. He would do this constantly with me and
Is
Shanny. He
it?
would shit talk me to Shanny and then behind my back, and then he would shit talk Shanny to me behind her back. It's the middleman. Play one from the middle, you come around the back and you stab the other one. That's exactly what this guy does, and this is why he was put in an institution. I'm sure of it. You can't deal with people like that, dude, and expect to be okay in society.
Charlie's mom says I called Shani out for getting a government nut check about 2 years ago, and she cussed me out and blocked me. That
Cause
makes
you
sense.
cut the wrong motherfucker, dude, and yeah, you got a real bad problem. This guy should be institutionalized again, and I think there's plenty of evidence on the internet to show this weird intro with him with a knife. Do you remember that intro where he was licking a knife? Do you remember that?
What? Is this actually true? Can somebody confirm Ghostberg? Is this true?
Like I would have excused that as childish behavior in like a horror movie or something back then. But before I knew him in real life, and I see that he can be an angel.
If you're
He
just
can
coming
be an
in,
angel walking through the
we're now
door,
watching
just
Rev
blessing you with everything that he could. And
of
then the
Shanny and
next
Rev.
second, he could turn to you and cut you. That is dangerous, folks. So,
I'd say the same thing can be said about Rev and what happened to the kids, because that wasn't that
yeah,
long ago.
I think that's really, this is the last video I'll do on him. And you're not going to hear me mention the name Gary Lamont Moore ever again. Never again. Uh, I pray in the name of Jesus Christ for my brother. I pray in the name of Jesus that he turn from this vicious, ungodly, um, juvenile,
I'm really gonna have to check out what G-Man has to say about this
saber rattling,
on his channel.
useless clanging cymbals. That is what, Gary, you have to really acknowledge this in your heart. That a lot of what you think you've done for the kingdom of God is absolute clanging cymbals to God's ears.
Ghostbird says he didn't do anything to them. He gave them plenty of notice. They've sponged off him for years. Yeah, I think there's a lot more to this than what Rev here is saying. So we're gonna have to go over what G-Man is saying about them,
And this is
because he's been spilling the tea.
I'm somber right now, bro. Like a spirit of heaviness just came on me, brother. You really have to evaluate what you've been doing. I think you have this amazing mission with the Black Hebrew Israelites. You don't care, man. You are way too deep into this arena stuff, and you need to come out of it. Jesus Christ is going to absolutely
Really runs in
smash
circles.
your knees apart if you don't stop this.
Charlie's mom says Rev sold his house to G-Man for
You need
$1.
to go back to the gospel. You need to go
I heard
back to
about those sales.
why I knew you were here. You got some kind of unclean spirit of contention and division, and you need deliverance. May Jesus Christ rebuke and correct you.
And that is it. Except we have another one which is the latest one. Is called Please Continue Helping Us. Thanks, and the voice of the new Mario destroyed my childhood. So we're gonna watch this. This was about an hour or so ago. And then we are being caught up to Rev and Shani until they post something else. So let's see. Let's go.
Hey guys, what's up? Wow, it is a dreary
In the
day here, I'll
dark.
tell you that much. So you ain't gonna see me, but that's okay. I'm here though. See, there's my hand. Haha. So God bless everybody. Okay, I always want to start with that. I want to remember to start in blessing people because we've been blessed in this time and seen many people that have come forward and really helped us during this time. And I'm telling you, we wouldn't even be eating if it wasn't for you guys. That's the truth. Because
Giacomo says G-Man used to call into the atheist experience on YouTube also.
I can't get to a place with the EBT card. It's just not possible anymore. You know. So if you want to help and fulfill the need, you see that down there. That's the PayPal, and
True
you
Pet
guys have
Smart.
been so much responding. We need food and drink, so whatever comes in, it gets used. You know, I want to thank somebody who donated yesterday. I want to thank you. Um, you're providing. You're helping. You're helping us survive here. So with that said, uh, this is much less, let's say, revelation news type stuff, okay? But this is very something near and dear to my heart because I grew up playing the Super Mario games, okay?
Why Pet
So
Smart? He's more like there's a lot of hypocrisy when it comes to Rev with a lot of things. Yeah, and I do believe he uses religion as a crutch and as a sword in many different ways. Like he'll say he's super religious, this is that, and then he doesn't act the part.
I do want to comment on this. So I heard that they were doing the Super Mario movie, and it does turn out that it's 3D animation, which is super cool. That's what you want to see.
Oh yeah, I heard about that Super Mario movie.
I could even say regular animation, not 3D. I would like to see it that even like old school looking Mario type.
Seal says, I remember some of those atheist experience calls. Was it cringy? Was it like bad? How was it?
Animation. I would love if they did a movie like that, but no, since it's 2022, we have to do everything in CG, frickin' 3D animation. I mean, if that's what you have to do, you have to do, I guess, being a modern company. So that's fine. But I heard who was doing the voice for Mario, and they said it was this Chris Pratt dude, who I am
What's wrong with Chris
honestly,
Pratt?
I'm not a fan of modern cinema much. Like if I'm watching a movie, it's probably going to be something new that I found from like the 70s or 80s or 90s. Uh, and I like modern.
I'm sorry, Giacomo. I had to laugh at this one. Rev used to do mukbangs on the toilet, and he considers that content.
Stuff to
Lol.
me is just I don't know. Like save a couple movies like Pandorum, which is probably one of the best. Shanny told me about that movie, and I saw that, and I was like, wow, okay, they can still do it then. But yeah, like save a movie like Pandorum. Like modern cinema is just anathema to me. It's crap. So I don't even know Chris Pratt. I didn't know who the hell it was. I know Jack Black. I love Jack Black. And he's doing Bowser. Like I got no problem with that. I'm sure he's fine with that.
Right, a fish.
But
First time I'm hearing about this, but hey, Pandorum
they
was a
have
good movie
absolutely really in a
from
way destroyed
2009.
my childhood.
German-British
This
science
Chris
fiction.
Pratt Mario thing. So I broke down. You know,
Really?
I'm like I didn't want to even
You're breaking down over Mario
think about the existence
because
of
of
this
Chris
movie,
Pratt.
really, but it's
Make it
out
make
there
sense.
and people talk about it. So I broke down. I went to YouTube and I was just going to look up like an interview with Chris Pratt and see what his voice sounds like. But no, I saw it. It was a short. It was a really short little segment of Mario in the Mushroom World. And he goes, "What is this place?" And that's it. I shut it off. The movie doesn't exist to me. This is so disgusting. You can't, the guy is still living that does the Mario voice. You can't have him do the Mario voice. Now maybe it's because it's kind of a what's the word? Um, I can't say the word that I'm thinking of. No Italian. Yeah, thank you.
So just because Chris Pratt's playing Mario, it's ruined your childhood?
It's ethno yes ethno it's yeah no well no that's not the word that I'm but it's close enough. People
Please
know
make
what I
this
mean.
make sense.
If
No,
you
I
if you
don't.
think of how Mario talks, that stuff. The It might seem a little unkind. That there you go. That's why I'm thinking they did it actually. But what is Luigi in the movie? I
I
don't
would
think he
think
is.
so.
Maybe he is.
Yeah, there's a
Who
Mario
does
movie coming out,
Luigi? If
MSC.
Luigi's in it, maybe they're going to save that for another movie or something. But thanks, because who put this out? It's Disney, right? Is it Disney that put this out? Yeah, I'm not sure who's doing this, but
All
thanks again
right.
for absolute.
Happy birthday, Lindsay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Have a good one. Happy birthday. Hopefully you have a great day. Yeah, Ghostbird, make it make sense. He's starving, folks, and rambling on about Chris Pratt ruining his childhood because Chris Pratt is Mario. Make it make
Decimating and
sense.
destroying my childhood. Thanks.
And that is it. That is it for Rev. I mean, what else is there? We've covered the last 3 Rev videos. We saw the flashback of them at Ruth Chris, which is a very expensive place to eat. And we saw the latest from Shanny. I think the next time we might go over G-Man stuff, or try and get an understanding of what G-Man is saying while covering Shanny and Rev. Because if you didn't know, I used to cover Shanny and Rev quite a bit, like a year and a half ago. Then I kind of stopped because Foodie Beauty was really taking over, and her live streams were just too much to handle everybody else. So we're getting back in the thick of things. Brief Free, yep, they're still a thing. They're still on, and they're getting a good amount of attention. So, all right, I am out. Happy birthday again, Lindsay. Have a good one. Celebrate living your best life. Thank you, a fish by any other name. I appreciate you. Giacomo says, yeah, his bathroom was real messy and dirty. Have you seen the video Dragnaut got off the apartment when evicted in Colorado? That was heartbreaking. Yes, I did. That's why I keep talking about the cat shit on the ground coming out of the automatic cat cleaner. Like, just because it's an automatic cat cleaner doesn't mean you don't have to clean it. You do still have to clean those. But they didn't, and it was completely disgusting. Anyways, I am out. I gotta eat my dinner. I gotta feed my girls because it's 3 minutes after 5. I feed them at 5 p.m. So I'm on a timer. Anyways, I'm out. See you guys later. Be safe. If I don't see you back, I'll see you another time. But smash that like button on the way out. I really appreciate it. It helps me out. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.